That was a well-fought basketball game. I said it before the game. Coach Terry's doing a tremendous job. He's getting his team to play really, really hard. I mean, they're competing. He's establishing his culture. It's very evident. I've watched every one of their games, and they keep progressing. They keep getting better. I know they got a bunch of guys sitting out, but kudos to him and his staff and their players for the buy-in factor. It's off the chart, and we had our hands full. We knew it coming in. We were expecting a hard-fought, well-played game, and I don't know how well played it was, but it was certainly hard-fought, and we just ended up making a couple free throws and making a basket late that provided the difference in the game.
Chris, I don't know how many charges you guys took tonight, especially late in the game. Clayton had a couple big ones. We talk about defense rebounding all the time, but just toughness, is that something you guys pride on? You're trying to take those charges and really big for you guys tonight?
We have recently. It seems like every time we're doing a scout, we keep talking about on the video other teams being charge takers and being careful and coming to a jump stop and understanding they're waiting in the weeds for us, and we basically just got tired of it and said, hey, we need to get these teams talking about us taking charges, because we're not as athletic around the rim. We certainly weren't the first 4 games without Johnny. We're a little more athletic now, so we felt like we had to be more of a position type defensive team and a charge taking team, and against Eastern New Mexico I think we took 4 or 5, and I think we had the same output tonight, so it was good to see. And I told them in the locker room that was a big difference in the game. 10 days ago, I don't know if we take that many charges and we probably lose the game, so it was nice to see.
I feel like you guys maybe learned how to hold on to a lead there down the stretch, just fighting along, not just on the offensive side, but getting some big stops as well.
Yeah, I thought that was a big difference. I just felt like from watching them where I stood that them last 4 or 5 possessions defensively, that our guys really dug in and really determined to not let it be their man. Really dug in and guarded their guy, and it was become kind of a one-on-one situation all over the court, and we had a hard time scoring down the stretch, but I was proud of them to string together some stops and figure out a way to win.
Was Eli a back issue or injury?
Yeah, he actually got hurt lifting weights Monday, and so he sat out Monday, sat out Tuesday, and just couldn't go today. So, it's a day-to-day thing is what they told me.
Yvonne had a big game tonight, 14 points on 7 of 14 shooting. How pleased were you with his aggressiveness on the offensive side of the ball?
He was great first half. I mean, wow, he was really good. And, Aggies gave it to us in our place, and, we're not the only ones. He's given it to a lot of folks. He's a heck of a freshman. Have a 5-man come in like that and be productive the way he's been is very exciting for them for now and for the future. But, we had him, circled a little bit more red ink, if you will, coming to this game, and we game planned for him a little bit more, and I thought Yvonne did a good job defensively, and then offensively kind of trying to attack him a little bit, and we got the ball down low, and we scored early. Obviously we didn't do as good a job against him in the second half, but overall we were pretty pleased with how we did against him.
You're at the gauntlet part of your schedule. Of course, conference is critical, but how do you feel about your team? What are you most concerned about?
I feel better now. I knew this was going to be hard. Coming over here, rivalry game, proud program, coaches are doing a good job, players that have bought in. We expected, kind of what we got, and I was curious to see how we'd be, because, young people, it's real easy to, they're young and, they haven't, beat a bunch of Division I teams yet, et cetera. With social media and the internet, you can't really hide anything from anyone anymore. So I was curious what their mindset was, and I thought it was really good. So I feel good, we circled this, our first 4 games, and then we had a little bit of a break and played Eastern New Mexico. Now we're in the 4-game stretch where we got 2 of them at home coming up against Washington State, and then Mexico again, and then we got to go to Kansas. So the gauntlet is here, and so far so good.
Chris, I know I've asked you this before, but Saturday will be the first time, I think, in 6 years that a Pac-12 team or a Power 5 team is coming to the Pan American Center. So how big is that for you guys? I know scheduling, especially for you guys, is really tough, to get Washington State come in on Saturday night.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity. We were really excited about our schedule, both home and away this year. We thought it was really challenging and a lot of opportunities for our team. And, we missed a golden opportunity against St. Mary's. They certainly deserved to win the game, played better than us, but we didn't play our best. And to have them in our building and not be able to, win the game or even have a chance coming down the stretch was disappointing. And now we have another crack. To get a Pac-12 team in your barn is really hard to do this day and age, and I think we'll have a great crowd, and I think our guys certainly will be excited to play, but it's a great opportunity for us.
2 road wins and 2 rivalry games, 2 tough environments. Is this something you guys can take forward through the rest of the season?
I think so. I told our team, I'm used to winning like this. I'm not as familiar with winning in the 90s. A couple of our wins, we were scoring 98, 94, and I'm not saying it wasn't fun, but that's not how I think we're going to win championships. And so this game felt more like, kind of grinding it out and a gritty win and against a tough opponent. So, I liked the way, we won the game. I thought it was hard fought. It felt like a conference tournament, type game where every possession was crucial down the stretch.